Chukwudi against Taiwo Gentle Boy. Olowu's 8 rounds of boxing national welterweight challenge contest. Let's go into the ring for Gbenga Adeyinka the first to bring out the 2 boxers for the bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is an 8-round national welterweight challenge. In the blue corner, Isaac I-Star Chukwudi.
Be fast, be fast. Your first cup. Be fast, be fast. Your first cup.
In the red corner, Taiwo Gentle Boy.
Taiwo Gentle Boy. Olowu, this young man, even though he's not a field capacity, just a few fans are in here, but they love him.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to hear the cheers and the shouts coming from the few fans right here. And you can see them on top of your screen. And he seems to have the look of a boxer who could become a superstar. And he does seem to have a good physique as well to match it up.
In the blue corner, he weighed in at 65.8 kilograms. He's had 2 fights, won 1, lost 1, won by knockout. Isaac I-Star Chukwudi. In the red corner, he weighed in at 67 kilograms. He's had 8 fights, won all 8, 6 by knockout. Taiwo Gentle Boy. Olowu.
Taiwo Olowu, 8 fights, 8 wins. That's very interesting. Tail of the tape for him.
Our judges are Tola Jacobs, Latif Muiz, Shegun Adesoya, and our referee is Wahab Martins.
Let's take you through the tail of the tape right here. And Isaac Chukwudi, 26 years old, both boxers the same age, 26, and height, of course, is where the difference lies for Olowu, who is 181, while his opponent is 163 meters. Reach. He also has I want to think that Taiwo Olowu definitely has a longer reach, and in weight category, just 1 kilogram. Taiwo Olowu is a bit heavier than Isaac Chukwudi, but we have seen Chukwudi, and we know what he brings.
We've seen Chukwudi fight, but this young man with his neighborhood people coming here to see him fight again. I think this is one fight that we've been looking to really
when the referee was talking to them, Chukwudi was trying to look straight into the eye of his opponent, while his opponent probably a strategy coached in him by his corner, telling him, do not stare at him straight, just hide your feelings, that kind of situation.
So into the ring we go. Seconds out, round 1 in.
One thing we're sure of is I-Star will be very explosive. He is usually a very explosive boxer.
Very quick.
I just hope that Olowu can contain the firepower that will be coming from I-Star.
Olowu with a lot of reach.
And he seems to be using it there.
Chukwudi, no respecter of
Those body
Adekunle.
punches walking there. I think he hurt his opponent, but I think he hurt his opponent there.
Box.
And that's very quick for Chukwudi, getting inside and of course dealing his opponent a couple of punches.
Yeah, Gentle Boy has to really throw the jabs. And that's a big jab that he threw, catching his opponent. He seems to be the type of... Oh! Another fantastic left hook coming from... A big one again, left and right combination. He seems to be a very slow person when it comes to getting the job done, but his punches seem to be very accurate.
I-Star with a couple of body shots. This is a high intensity bout I've seen.
Absolutely, Olowu is not going to get any rest at all in this fight, because I-Star is always very, very busy. Look at those punches again flying from both of them.
I-Star with a counter punch.
Olowu's gradually coming into his own in this fight, but then of course I-Star not letting him settle at all. Big one there coming from I-Star, both of them connecting as well.
I-Star with another body shot. Olowu's effort missing.
Olowu trying to look for some uppercuts. I think I-Star, the strategy he's trying to employ may not necessarily frustrate this the Olowu, Gentle Boy, because he seems to be a very calm personality. So far so good, he's not getting drawn into it. And you just need to listen to the fans here. We can barely hear ourselves, Ralph. What is going on in here?
Olowu came here with lots of girls from his hood.
Could be his girlfriend.
I don't know about that.
Oh, good combinations there. Good combinations he threw in there. But I-Star rode them.
Another body shot from I-Star.
I-Star needs to go for the face. Yes, the body punches count as well, but he needs to try and connect with the face as well, because Olowu is doing a lot more of that. And that you can see another big left there. Another big right again. And this is going to keep happening all the time. I-Star needs to be tidy, and he's not happy about that. Yes,
About an illegal punch, rabbit punch, he complained of.
It's not been bad at all, but I think I would give this round to Olowu.
That's a very even round for me.
I think he edged it because he threw more cleaner punches in this one for me. But will he be able to take the energy that I-Star will bring? That's a totally different thing.
Olowu with some good punches in that first round, but I-Star much the aggressor in that round.
Watch those jabs coming in, and he's always going for it. You see them. He seems to connect it every now and then. That was another one, but it was a pity party, like you were saying.
A couple of pity pat punches there.
See that jab going in there.
Oh, that's a big one from I-Star.
Mixing it all up here. You know, going for the jabs, going for the clinch, which are all the traits of good boxers. You know when to clinch, you know when to come up fighting.
Well, I'm sure the second round will really be big for the two boxers. Let's see what they got.
I just hope the ladies will allow us to really enjoy this fight. I love their noise, but it seems to be a bit out of place sometimes.
Big left hook from I-Star, Isaac.
Another left there, connecting. He's trying to use the jabs a lot more this time around. Trying to do some
Interesting
footwork
show put in there. Oh, Aisha has come out in this second round with a different strategy.
Definitely he has to be more mobile because he knows that Olowu seems to be a very accurate puncher, so he needs to come up a lot more aggressive and really have a good head movement. Both boxers are exchanging punches, they're not really connecting. Oh, beautiful two jabs coming from.
Double jabs from Olowu.
Another one again. Aisha needs to watch it. He can't afford to get too arrogant or cocky in the fight.
Oh, that's a big uppercut from Aisha.
Absolutely.
Another jab, a right-handed jab from him. This is a fight that I'm interested in. I am seeing it.
Tries to go for that uppercut again, but he didn't connect this time around. And this is where he needs to be careful when lunging in against a boxer that's got a massively longer reach. What's that all about?
Taunting his opponent, of course.
Those hooks, those jabs coming again from the right hand of Olowu, but not really doing the damage. Another jab there. Tooth guard for Aisha.
Chukwudi's tooth guard flying away out of the ring.
Go get the tooth guard. What is he trying to do? Is he doing an advert or what? He should be in his corner trying to sort out his tooth guard, but he was busy flashing his pants.
They continue at the center of the ring. Both boxers.
Tries to go for it there, but he did good combination, and he's asking his opponent to stay with him.
Olowu said it didn't land, and he says bring it on, and Isaac says okay. Oh, it knocks that one knocks the tooth guard out of the mouth of Olowu. That was an uppercut, not quite a big one, but then...
Yeah, but he definitely flushed the tooth guard out of Olowu there. He's got a very quiet demeanor and for a boxer, that's surprising.
You know, these are the kind of boys that will go places in the world of boxing. They are young. Oh, that's a good big left hook all the way from Aisha again. Isaac got that round all figured out. Going for him, that young man, so energetic.
Very, very energetic.
He needs to
be fast.
Out of that gentle boy nature in the ring.
I think that's exactly what Aisha is and that's why they
The uppercut that took out the tooth guard of this young man.
So far, so good. He's still in the fight, and both boxers, still a very close one between the two of them. But Aisha, of course, doing all the showmanship, and of course, trying to ensure that intimidates his opponent.
It's up.
You can see that again.
Doing that kind of thing that UFC boxers or UFC fighters do.
Israel Adesanya.
He does that a lot.
Good body punches there.
Good combination from
But not really
Chukwudi.
connecting because Olowu defended himself very, very, guarded the punches, took the body punches as well. So, but I think Aisha should let go of all the tantrums and the trickery he's putting in the ring.
Aisha showboating again.
The showboating sometimes can actually be detrimental. I would expect to see him. He's a fantastic boxer. I want to see him do it.
Oh, gets a good left jab in there again. That was a good jab. Another big one from his right. Seems to have this round also card. He's got everything going for him.
Yeah,
Showboating and of course a landing.
Gentle boy has to really come out, like you said, aggressively.
He looks overwhelmed.
He's because of all the showboating and everything that Aistar is doing, he's looking like he's intimidated. But he needs to come for his opponent. And he needs to be sharper as well. He's not quick in his movement with things. I mean, when your opponent swings widely, you need to be able to follow it up quickly.
You know, with all the girls from his neighborhood being here and shouting the roof off, I think he should have fought like a lion.
Oh, well, he's still in there. I wouldn't fault his Aistar catching him there. These are the things that Aistar shouldn't be doing. He should be taking out his opponent. He doesn't need all this showboating. I mean, he should follow up. His opponent was struggling there. He could have followed up and probably gotten a knockout.
His opponent is the one that should shut him up and said, you should stop that with some punches.
Because sometimes if you allow fights to keep going on and on, you could get caught with a sucker. Remember, you remember Dillian White versus Alexander Povetkin. Or probably he's just too confident. He feels he will definitely wrap up this fight.
Gentle boy looks intimidated already.
Yeah, that's the issue. We could also be getting it wrong. It could be
1-2 there.
Good jabs there coming from Olowu, who catches his opponent very well there. Oh, catches him again. Good uppercut coming from Aistar there.
Aistar, another round in his back there. What a fight he's putting up. You know, this is a different Aistar I'm seeing today. We know what he's capable of doing, but then he has brought in a different style. Maybe all the lockdown and all the lack of fights, he has gone there, trained very well, and he came here to put up a show.
Absolutely, but for me, I'm not as impressed as I expected to be. I think he's doing too much of showboating, and I really want him to come out fighting. I mean, sometimes when you get too overconfident, you could get really caught. I mean, you saw him there. He was lucky the overhead shot that came in from Olowu missed. If he had caught him while he was struggling, then he could be on the canvas before he knew. I want him to go there, get the job done if he has to get it done. No need to actually extend fights, make it longer, because you could, hand over the impetus to your opponent.
Fourth round. Both at the center of the ring.
Good one there. Love that dummy there. Love that dummy coming from Aistar. Dummied it with a body punch there, and then followed it up with a nice one to the face.
Another one landing again. Another big one landing.
He gets caught in the process as well.
This boy is really a star tonight.
He's a star, and I'm not carried away by all this showmanship. We're still in the fourth round. Anything can still happen. We've got 4 more rounds to go.
But he's been going for him so far.
Yeah, but it all takes a sucker punch to end the whole party. Just one sucker punch, and it's all over.
Let's see who's going to deal the sucker punch. Olowu, yet to really get his acts together.
And Wahab probably trying to tell him that he's taking his antics a bit too much, or too far.
Another good jab from Aistar.
Nice
Olowu
combination.
getting a good left in. But he
body
body
punches.
shots.
Good body punches. It's a very, very daring overhead left there, but he didn't connect for Meister. Confidence level is roof gone through the roof already. And I think it's the demeanor of Gentle Boy that's actually also playing into the hands of Meister. I mean, if he was a bit more ruthless and probably not a bit more calmer in his demeanor, I'm sure the first time we saw Meister here, he didn't have it, you know, easy, comfortable like this in the ring. Good job going in there. Kind of like warning his opponent that you were lucky not to have come in if you came in.
Close.
Another good job there coming from
Olowu.
And that's the thing about Meister. Once he finds out that he seems to be trailing in any particular round, he has a way of upping the game. Missed that uppercut there. That's been very effective for him.
We had some big body shots going. End of the round again. Another round ended under the belt of Meister Chukwudi. Now Olowu needs to do a whole lot. In the next round, the fifth round. Got a halfway mark. We're going to the next half of the fight.
That's the job. Missing that uppercut there, and then he tries to get in there, but didn't quite connect on that one.
Good round for Meister Chukwudi there. Once again, seems to be getting all the rounds under his belt.
Absolutely.
And of course, Olowu needs to come out really smoking.
Absolutely, he needs to. From the way things are, unless he actually takes the remaining 8 rounds, if he goes the remaining 4 rounds, if he goes the distance, his chances of winning are quite slim. Now, I wouldn't say Meister has dominated, but at the end of the day, he's edged all the 4 rounds we have seen so far.
And the fans, there's a few fans here are beginning to chant Olowu. Good looping left jab from, or left hook rather, from Meister. Who else?
The speed just seems to be a bit too difficult, too much for Olowu to be able to deal with. Just too quick, talking about Meister.
Olowu, his first fight on GOtv Boxing Night.
Good one there coming from Olowu, combining a right and a left combination. There you go with that right jab once again. Done a great job in protecting himself there. Oh, both of them trying to give put up some antics in the ring there. Catches him with a good uppercut, talking about Meister. Good one, good jab, double jab coming from Olowu there. Meister needs to watch it. He really needs to watch it. Timeout. Points deduction.
I don't understand. He was saying things to his opponent. I don't think that a referee should penalize him for that.
I don't think so as well, but we are not aware of what he said. That's another thing entirely. If it's a foul language...
If taunting is Muhammad Ali taunt his opponent, boxers taunt their
but
opponents.
you are not allowed to use foul languages.
I don't think it's foul language, but then the referee didn't like it.
So I think it's the referee who probably heard it and will be able to know why he did that. But like you said, if it was a general trash talk that go on in boxing, I don't think that should warrant points deduction.
That point deduction might affect him in this round, but then he needs to get the round.
Another good jab there coming from Olowu, who needs to do a lot more of that if he wants to really win this fight. He's been fighting too cautiously. He needs to come out, use the jabs more.
Now, he better not allow one to land on his rib cage.
And it looks like that points deduction kind of brought out some more seriousness in Meister. Yeah, some business-like attitude in him. Oh, good jab there. Beautiful jab. Double right hand and then, of course, landing the left. Olowu needs to do a lot more of that if he wants to really claw his way back into it. very tricky one. I start going for that uppercut, missing it. If that right had come in, connected from Olowu, it could have been very costly for him.
Exactly.
Olowu starts, he looks to be gaining confidence from this fifth round.
End of the round.
I think I might probably give him this because he finished a bit better. And then of course that points
That
deduction.
point
will also
deduction might just be. Now this young man behind in this fight on our own cards, but then he needs to come out in the 6th round and of course do more.
I noticed something about Olowu. Every time he goes to his corner, you see him telling them he knows, not in his head, and he knows what he's doing. That's the jab. Those jabs that did the job. Another double right there, but he didn't connect the second one. And then you see him saying he didn't touch me. Like I was saying earlier, he goes to his corner at the end of the round, and he's not in his head like he knows, trying to tell them that maybe he has a strategy, maybe he wants to finish well, maybe he feels starting the fight with the kind of energy that Aistar has brought, he can't match it. They're probably trying to outlast him. Let's see how it goes, but like I said, I'll give him that 5th round.
We'll
Very
see
narrowly.
whether he's saving the best for the last.
But this Aistar doesn't look like somebody who gets tired. Double jab coming from both boxes there. And it does look like Olowu is ready to let fly now, but still a bit cautious as well. Those jabs doing the job. And he's ready to stay with him now, unlike earlier before. And that's that defensive boxing that could actually prove profitable for Olowu if Aistar doesn't take his time. The confidence needs to be a bit cautious. He managed to get in through that one.
What's Olowu doing?
He's now chasing him. Whoa, that's a big one coming from Olowu. What is the situation? I don't know. I don't see anything wrong in what just happened there.
That's a warning.
This is just boxing.
That's a warning from the referee to Aistar Chukwudi.
It's just boxing, so
well, I don't get it.
You're allowed to come up with whatever strategy you're bringing, as long as it's not illegal. And I've not seen anything illegal coming from Aistar so far, except
Very
for
interesting
maybe.
thing about this fight. We've not seen clinches or holding.
No, they're not ready for that. These guys are not ready for that. And have you noticed as well that gradually Olowu is beginning to come into it as well, because I've not seen Aistar as aggressive as he was before. In fact, it's actually Olowu who's actually the tracker between the two of them right now. So it could be a strategy, but it might not pay off for him this time around if he left it late.
Those body shots are beginning to tell. Now Olowu beginning to give us some footwork. He wants to fight. Looks like he's really saved that best.
But you know what? Aistar seems to know that he's in the lead, and he's not going to keep a stable head for Olowu to connect. He's found out that he's losing steam, obviously. You can see that his aggression has reduced, and Olowu seems to be the one coming, but he's still in. Oh, big one there. Two big one coming from. What is going on? Okay, it looks like the
he's took guard out again.
That was from that punch, got big combination coming from Olowu there. But I don't like the idea that the referee keeps warning Aistar. He's killing his spirit in this game and this fight, and I'm not really particular.
I didn't say anything to warrant warning and warning. You know, took guard went
if
off.
If he keeps doing that, the boxer will start losing confidence. That's the way he fights. He's got his own style, and that could be one of the reasons why.
Good job from Aistar.
I just hope that Aistar doesn't get frustrated and starts opening himself up too much. You see him going all the way there, but Olowu stands tall, takes all the punches there. He is a gentle boy truly, but he definitely can fight.
Oh, good job. Gets the wind off the sail. Isaac ending the round on the high.
Have you noticed the confidence level of Olowu starting from round 5 now? He's beginning to track his man. Watch his attitude again.
And now we're going into this penultimate round. Whatever he has, that's a big uppercut from
Absolutely massive
Aistar. And that's the punch that took the two guard off.
But Aistar, you know what? Every time he gets rocked, he has a way of showing it back. That even though we know he was rocked, and that's the way to go. You can't afford to show that you're hot.
That the punch was that big.
Absolutely.
A really good round again for Olowu, but then I'm tempted to also give that round to Isaac sort of, but that's been a very interesting round for the two boxers. We're going to the penultimate round. Whatever Olowu is keeping, he needs to bring it out.
Yes, he needs to unleash, Ralph, he needs to unleash. He is definitely trailing on the cards, but he seems to be on the ascendancy right now in the second half of the fight.
He needs a knockout to win now.
Well, yeah, because I think Aistar actually won
Big
the
left
first 4
hook
rounds.
from Aistar again. He will never want to stay to be hit.
Yeah, but he needs to be very careful when he's lunging in.
The Shaw needs to do that.
Olowu is making use of those long limbs of his there.
He seems to hit a cut
Look
from
at
the
that for
corner
a
to
jab.
say, take
That's
it
an
easy.
absolutely fantastic jab again coming from Olowu, but I think Olowu should let fly. He gets caught there as well. He should let fly. He's looking for the clean punches, but in a fight like this, when you're trailing, you can't keep looking for the clean punches because you're definitely trailing. So you need to try as many punches as possible. Both of them catching each other. Another good jab coming there.
That jab has stopped the Aistar. The jab from Olowu, good one.
He stopped him in his tracks. He was going to come forward for an aggression. But one thing that is certain is that his speed has actually dropped. Absolutely talking about Aistar.
It has to. I saw the corner telling him to slow down.
Yeah, because he could actually wear himself out. That energy was just too much. The energy brought him for the first 4 rounds. If he continues that way, he could really get caught in it. Like we said, Olowu needs a knockout. Can he score it?
Good jab from
Sends the
Olowu.
jab in there. That's the problem he's going to have, Olowu. Every time he tries to go for the kill, Aistar knows, and he fights back very quickly.
That's one of the qualities of a good boxer, the
Absolutely.
ability to counterpunch.
And cut out the danger before it comes.
Exactly.
2 good combinations there, connecting for Olowu once again. Always notice that whenever he wants to come through, talking about Olowu, Aistar will always try and fend him off again. Serious psychological battle going on between these two boxers.
This is the best fight of the night so far.
Absolutely, and I must say, oh, that's a big one, but he
Look at
managed to follow it
Aistar.
up. Aistar, that's
Came out
exactly
exactly what you said.
And then he catches Aistar once again, but can he follow up? I mean, when your opponent, you find out that he loses his footing, that is your best time to follow up on it. I definitely give this round to Olowu once again, but like you said, is it enough to win it? We'll see.
The 8th round, the final round will really be big for these two boxers. It's going to be fight to the finish for the two fighters.
Absolutely.
In the 8th round.
But then, of course, boxing is a very funny game. Anything can happen. These are the highlights of the last round there, and that's that left hook, and it connects. Aistar connecting with a very solid one there. Not a lot of clean punches going through in that round there.
We are also carried away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
From the highlights of the fight.
it's been some fight.
But then, of course, I'm sure the fans here and at home are definitely enjoying what they're seeing right here. And this is, it shows that Nigerian boxing, African boxing, has a very bright future.
Seconds out for the final round of the evening. And this fight, of course, not the total evening for this fight between Isaac Aistar Chukwudi against Taiwo Gentle Boy Olowu. Gentle Boy in the ash-colored shiny pants and the eye star and the black and white.
I'm keen to see how Star wants to finish this off. Will he continue to give the initiative to Star, but he doesn't look to Olowu, but I think he doesn't want to do that because he's probably being told in his corner that Olowu has taken some rounds in the second half. You need to give a good impression.
I think
Sign out on the good
he
note.
doesn't need to. I think he should make it lots of runs
Yeah, but he can't afford to stay
and
back.
stick and move in his bout, because I think he's got it in his belt, under his belt, I should say.
Yeah, if he's able to do the stick and move, he
that's
just
a
got
good
caught again
right.
with another right there.
Olowu, does he know this is the final round and he needs to
He's always been like
unleash.
that. Maybe that's why they call him the gentle boy.
unleash everything you've got?
He just feels that's a good one coming from Star.
Some of the splashes of the sweat even getting to us.
Absolutely,
Out of the ring.
on the court side here.
This is some fight.
It's been absolutely interesting. Two boxers with contrasting boxing styles, and they definitely have thrilled the fans. And that's exactly what they're talking about, the stick and move, and that's exactly what Star is doing.
Star says, bring it on. Whatever you've got, unleash it.
I don't think Olowu would have enough.
Oh,
Olowu
that
keeps showing some
body
stuff.
shot. Star.
Seemingly telling his corner to cool it down, and he's got this under control.
A jab coming in from Olowu.
Oh, two big ones there. But that's my issue with Olowu. He needs to be able to follow it up. But then, of course, you need to also talk about the pace.
Sometimes,
the way Star bounces back from after being rocked.
sometimes when you get the 1-2 jab in, you're expected to follow it up with a cross.
But he doesn't do that. That's the problem with it. But of course, it could also be as a result of Star's fighting style. He wouldn't allow you to get the third one in because he knows it could be detrimental to him.
Surely, if it ends this way without any big one from Olowu, then we'll be expecting a UD.
I think he would have lost it. Nice one again. You see that jab connecting there. He rocks his opponent. But serious psychological boxing coming from Star. Anytime he gets rocked, he's always quick to make Olowu feel that he wasn't hurt at all. And the referee might have to call it quick break
Down
for
and
that
a final bell for this bout. 8 rounds of boxing, and these two boxers, they give it everything and much more.
I don't think
Came
it's
from
enough. I don't think
the
it's
other
enough.
man, not this man. But what a fight! This man is unbeaten, but might just taste his first defeat of
Absolutely.
his career after a great performance from Isaac Star. And what a fighter that young man Star has put up tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. Both boxers, I think, have put up a good show. Like I said, they've got two different contrasting styles. Olowu fighting with the kind of demeanor that a lot of people have often seen from Anthony Joshua, saying he doesn't look like a fighter that wants to take people out in the ring. And at the end of the day, Star, the different one, the more energetic, the showman himself, who's also capable of landing little punches. I think he's done it, and he's gotten it right. And there he goes again. We're gonna give him 2 push-ups in the ring.
The screams from the fans of Olowu have died down. They seem to have sensed it that the man has not given them the day.
And have you seen the show of respect coming from Star? And it just shows that when he's in the ring, he's a total different animal. And when he's out of the ring, he becomes a very humble person.
He went to the round at the other corner to bow, and of course in respect. But all the same, what a fight we've had so far. The best of the 3 fights we've seen tonight.
Yeah,
And we're
absolutely.
expecting another unanimous decision, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. It looks like it's going to be a night of UDs.
Okay, well, I'm sure you want to see a knockout, a TKO.
Absolutely. Which boxing fan would not want to see knockouts or TKOs? That's what boxing is made of.
Yeah, I enjoy TKOs and the KOs.
It's
All right,
painful on the opponent, but we enjoy.
We enjoy it, surely. All right, any moment from now, we'll be getting into the ring to get the official decision of the judges from the mouth of the ring announcer. but until that is sorted out, we keep telling you that this is GOtv Boxing Night, the 22nd edition, here in the city of Lagos. Couple of the fights have gone outside Lagos in the city of Ibadan. Twice we've gone outside to Ibadan. But then, if the ring announcer is ready, let's get the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges score it 59-57. Winner by unanimous decision,
I don't know what.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what.
What is this?
I-Star won. I-Star Isaac Chukwudi won. It was a unanimous decision victory.
What?
It was a unanimous decision.
How?
Isaac I-Star Chukwudi won.
No, it's given to the other boxer.
Chukwudi
What are they
won.
talking about?
Isaac
Chukwudi won, right?
Chukwudi won. Isaac I-Star.
Okay.
What
I would have been
announcement were you
surprised. You heard me. I was. Well,
Yeah,
like,
maybe it was because
what
of
were they watching?
Maybe it was because of the reaction of
Olowu.
Olowu. I don't know why he was surprised. He put in a good fight, but he definitely lost this one.
Whoa, that would have been a daylight robbery.
Yeah, well,
It would have been a daylight robbery.
no, I don't think that.